welcome to the US Gamer Lunch Hour. It is I, Mike Williams, reviews editor extraordinaire.
Geico loves saving people money on car
There we go.
insurance. More than gamers love energy drinks.
This is the Blizzard Stormberry with.
There we go. Sorry about that extra audio, folks. Anyways, so we are playing the single-player campaign of PUBG, Fortnite Battle Royale. No. Single-player campaign of Metal Gear Survive, which is Konami's first shot at a Metal Gear game post-Kojima, after they horribly mistreated him and locked him in a room to finish Metal Gear Solid 5 and then had him leave the company. So this is the game that is launched in the middle, after all of that crazy nonsense. This is early on in the story mode. Right now I am picking up a bunch of stuff. I already know all this stuff. This is basic crafting. Gonna craft my pipe spear. You have seized the means of production. Every time I get an achievement, it's going to pop up a couple places just because I'm playing on PC. So I said the multiplayer of this, if you read my article on the site, which is Metal Gear Survive is not Metal Gear, but it's not bad either. The multiplayer of this game is very much not in the vein of Metal Gear, at least in my opinion. The single player so far is, because it's total nonsense. So the plot here is back in apparently 1943 for the Philadelphia experiment. Yeah, the nuclear thing. They actually found a way to tear through into another alternate dimension they call DIT. D-I-T. And I'm a weeb, so I'm playing in Japanese, so that comes across as DIT. Yep. Sneaky. So, as I was saying, there is basically what's this? Stabby. Anyways, so we sent a bunch of stuff over to DT to sort of take control of the area and the limitless energy within. It did not go well because of these zombies, which they call wanderers in the game. How this syncs up with Metal Gear, one, this is lit as a pseudo-historical telling of events. So basically when Big Boss and Miller escaped Mother Base after it was destroyed, a bunch of the people who were soldiers were infected with this virus or whatever, and basically the U.S. military or whatever group I'm working for shipped over a bunch of corpses to this alternate reality, including myself, being whatever creative character you have according to the story mode is the guy that helped Big Boss and Miller get away by stopping an RPG from hitting their helicopter. So that is your connection to Metal Gear's plot directly, and then the fact that they're trying this nonsense is almost Metal Gear enough for me. Almost. And that is my second in command, and Leon Kennedy Reeve. War never changes. So that's the rest of Mother Base there. What? Oh god, I got an achievement for seeing the title logo. Such an achievement. So now we're flashbacked. This is from Metal Gear. That's Big Boss and Miller getting away in a helicopter as I'm sitting in the middle of Mother Base exploding. No. So when did this happen in Metal Gear Solid proper? You can do it, me. You can do it. Yeah, Metal Gear Slow-Mo. So, as part of this infection, as you just saw, in the previous cutscene, they were talking about my corpse. I lost my arm, and then when guy who is in charge of all this, Good Luck, and the scientist dude were looking at me, they noted that my arm was back. So,
目覚めたばかりで混乱しているだろうが、時間がない。
and this is Good Luck. Lawrence Fishburne, as I like to call him.
要点だけ説明しよう。いいか。君にはこれから別次元へと行ってもらうことになる。
Oh.
いや、疑問はもっともだが、問答している暇はない。黙って話を聞くんだ。この写真を見ろ。1968年のベトナム北部のとある町でアメリカ軍部隊に同行していたジャーナリストが撮影したものだ。
They've always been
撮
here.
影者はすでに死亡している。写真の怪物に殺されてな。
You have to stop
その
them
怪物
for the
は
first time.
もともと我々と同じ人間だ。信じられないかね。セクションではそうして怪物化したものをワンダラーと呼んでいる。未知の生命体に寄生されたことで、そのような姿に変異したのだ。
You can make it super in Metal Gear if they
ワン
said
ダラー
it's
は非常に
nanites.
強い凶暴性を持ち、
Nanites
遭遇
did
した
this.
人間を見境なく襲う。そして厄介なことにワンダラーを破壊しても寄生した生命体は死なないのだ。放っておけば連中は瞬く間にその個体数を増やし人類の脅威となるだろう。だが幸いなことに今回彼らが現れた地域はアメリカと戦争中のベトナム領内にあった。おかげで我々は派遣軍に紛れ込ませる形で迅速に対処部隊を展開。対象を完全に排除し、その作戦行動を各地で散発的に発生する虐殺の一つに
bold
見せ
move
かけ
there,
ることが
Konami.
できた。無論、セクションが奴らの発生を感知できたことには理由がある。私たちはこの未知の生命体のことをもう何十年も前から知っていたのだ。そして奴らが生息するもう一つの世界のことも。こちらの世界とよく似た姿を持ちながら住むのはもうじゃ。
They've literally said over the course of these opening cutscenes, hell,
私たち
Jigoku in
ゴーデンク
Japanese,
リフセクション
like
およそ30年前に
15 times
初めてそ
already.
の世界へとつながるワームホールを観測して以来調査を続けてきた。なぜならワンダラーから抽出できるクバンエナジーは世界のパワーバランスに影響を与えかねないほどの膨大なエネルギー資源であったからだ。半年前 XOF の襲撃を受けた君たちのマザーベース上空に巨大なワームホール
I totally know that. Thank you.
あの一件で我々はその世界の位置座標を特定した。そうして研究開始以来初となる有人調査隊カロン部隊を派遣する運びとなったのだ。だがカロン部隊は派遣からしばらくして完全に消息を絶った。
So we're going to be sending
セ
some
クション
other
は
people over.
全滅判定を下している。
That's you.
君に依頼する任務は2つ。カロン部隊が残した研究データとクバンエナジーの回収。そしてもしカロン部隊の生き残りを発見したら救出することだ。本来ならもっと多くの人員と装備が必要なことは承知している。だが準備する時間がない。地獄の門番に追われているのでな。
Jigoku again.
それに今あるエネルギーでは人間一人を送り込めるだけのワームホールの生成が限界だ。
So we're going to send over one dude. That dude is you.
だが
Or
無理
me,
だ。
in this case.
君にそんなことはできない。 なぜなら君は先ほど話した未知の生命体にすでに寄生されているからだ。君も怪物にはなりたくないだろう。ならば私に従え。カロン部隊の研究データにはワンダラー化を止める手段も
Should it now? Never talk to these dudes. They may not know this.
採掘機の準備が整ったようだ。向こうに着いたらまずはカロン部隊が使っていたベースキャンプへと向かえ。他の細かい指示は全て無線を通じて行う。では地獄で会おう。Good luck, Captain.
It's like we're pretty sure that the guys we haven't talked to in a while know exactly how to stop people from being infected by this thing. Totally. Trust me, bro. So we're gonna send you over there. Good luck. So I was going to be playing this on PC originally. That's actually what I played the beta. Right now I'm playing it on Xbox One X because the PC version isn't live until tomorrow. Okay, so that's interesting. I have a fake arm like Big Boss did. Oh, I'm so cool. Maybe I should put out my eye like Big Boss had. Maybe put a little horn like Punish. No? Okay. Let's go, Leon. It's okay to ask for help, Reed. It's okay. Hi, Tiger. My cat has joined the stream. What? Metal Gear? But seriously, what the hell is happening? What the what? Why would you build a computer that could, like, shoot itself into the sky in order to put itself back onto its platform or whatever? What? Doesn't make any sense. I don't know what's going on. Thank you, Lawrence Fishburne. Goodbye, Lawrence Fishburne. We loved you so much.
キャプテンの任務のサポートは私が引き継ぎます。先ほど接続した端末から任務に関する情報はダウンロードしました。情報によると
Why does it need a male and female voice?
キャプテンの任務はカロン部隊のデータおよび不満エナジーの開発。
さっきから当たり前のように二人で話しているが、何なんだ。
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Reed, for asking the questions. The reason... Oh my god.
本来私がカロン部隊の作戦に参加していた際は彼は存在していません。そこから導かれる推論として彼は私が緊急時
それで
不明です。その際に
So he's probably evil.
獲得したデータは失われました。
ならお前は一体何。
私たちは特殊作戦の支援 AI として設計されました。
じゃあ早速俺はこの場所やここで見た怪物ども。
ここはワームホールの先にある世界であり、
Oh my god.
ディーテ世界
You've already explained this part to me.
これまでの調査の過程で判明していることはディーテですが、地球との決定的な相違。
チリ
ディーテ世界の大部分を覆っている成分不明の人間に対して非常に強い毒性を発揮。
ここから元の世界に帰る方
法はありますが、現在それを実行すること。
なぜ。
機関には大型のワームホールを発生させる採掘機を起動する。カロン部隊は採掘機での帰還を前提に活動。
やはり俺にはお前の任務に協力する以外の探索は手分けして行おう。
僭越ながら意見を申し上げます。ミスター・リーブ、あなたの身体に激しい炎症と思われる局所的。
No, Reeve is dying.
では方針は決まりましたね。早速任務に移っていき。
Or something. I don't know what hypothermia is.
千里の道も一日にしてならず。
Vodka and tonic, the flavored Cokes. I've only tried one of them so far. The Diet Coke Blood Orange. And it tastes like Diet Coke with like an extra flavor in it. So the Blood Orange one wasn't great.
そうでしたか。失礼。
I still have to try the mango and the ginger lime. I don't have high hopes for the twisted mango, but the ginger lime, maybe? Like, I've had lime Coke before, so I feel like that's like a good idea, at least a little bit. Goodbye, cat.
本格的に任務を開始する前に基礎知識の確認を行いましょう。端末を開いてください。
Open iDroid.
人間が生きるためには私たちと異なり食料と飲料が必要です。
So hunger and thirst were in the open beta, but didn't actually do anything because you were only playing long enough for your hunger and thirst to get down to like 70% or so. And then you would go back to the sort of interstitial lobby screen and the hunger and thirst thing would go away.
早速食料の確保に向かいましょう。端末のマップ画面を表示してください。マップではこれまで確認できた地形情報を表示しています。カロン部隊の記録は失われたため、離島班
Have to map the world myself.
情報を更新していかなければなりません。また、私たちのサポート可能エリア内では、あなたの現在位置を表示することができます。ただし、エリア外ではその限りではありません。周囲の地形よりご自身の位置を判断してください。状況報告にはあなたの置かれている状況が表示されています。現在は食料と飲料の確保が必要な状態です。事態に合わせて情報が追加されますので、定期的に確認してください。
Well, thumb background is according to my actual thumb.
利用可能な物資の位置を確認しましたので、まずはそちらを目指します。マップ上に予測位置をマークしましたので、ガイドマーカーを設置してください。
ガイドマーカーを設置されましたね。
Thanks, bruh.
このように目的地はご自身で設定していただくことになります。
Hunt the sheep, obtain the food. Sheep is gonna die. And slowly over the course of the game, build up your base into something more meaningful.
目的地に到着しました。それでは早速ハンティングして食料を獲得してみましょう。
Sheep. Kick that sheep to death. I did not, in fact, kick that sheep to death.
食材は調理をした方が栄養価が高くなります。生のまま食べた場合、健康を害するリスクがありますので、ご注意を。
獲得した食料や飲料はインベントリ画面から選択し使用することができます。
Busy.
食料や飲料を摂取することで空腹と渇きから回復することが可能です。
Sorry, sheep. So sorry. I already know I can get iron from these drums too.
では、一度ベースキャンプまで戻ってください。
So far, Talon JH, the single player looks to be different from the multiplayer. The single player looks to be a bit like... What's the best way to explain this? Is a more of a survival... Oh.
渇きは人間の死因となるのに十分な要素です。
Oh. Alright.
一度に水分を
Sorry.
取ってください。
Sorry, y'all. Sorry. Go drink some water. There. Drink some water. Ah. So right now it looks to be more of a survival sim, in that I have to explore the world, keep my thirst, hunger above certain levels, gather materials, use those to craft better and better weapons, and explore farther, and then there's also sort of a base building aspect. Fallout. It's a lot like Fallout so far.
スタンプ機能を使うことで
And as you can
一度
see,
発見した場所をマップ上
as soon as I enter my base area, all of the materials I collected go to my stash. Ah. So it has a stamp system a lot like The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, so I can mark different areas on the map with stuff that I need.
これで最初の任務は完了です。
ベースキャンプに帰還した際には探索中に入手した資源をこちらでお預かりします。
新たなメモリーボードの反応を検知しました。
So the multiplayer is like this, sort of writ small. Basically, you have a central drill area that you have to protect. You have 5 minutes in the very beginning before the very first wave, and you have to go around the limited map area collecting resources and then using them to craft defenses for each of the waves. That's actually kind of fun. As I said in the article that I put on the site, that plays sort of like Fortnite, like the original Fortnite, wherein you're protecting the central area in a co-op mode, using crafted defenses, crafted weapons, crafted ammo, and all that.
今回得た知識はサバイバ
それでは続いてはカロン部隊の
彼らは D で世界の各地に観測所を設け
先ほどの探索中にそのメモリーボード
I've learned a recipe for normal fence.
キャプテン、先ほどの探索中にカロン部隊の残したメモリーボードの反応を検知しました。しかし同時に同じエリアから多数のワンダラーの反応も検知しています。回収に向かえば戦闘になる可能性は高いでしょう。攻勢に備えて多数を相手取るためのユニットをクラフトしましょう。
So I could probably cook.
生
Yes.
肉をそのまま食べるのは危険です。体調を崩す原因にもなりますので、きちんと調理してください。
Have enough for those. So these are all of my crafting benches. Weapons, gear, and gadgets. Crafting a gadget. I only needed 6 iron per fence. Slot there.
クラフトした武器はそのまま装備するかあるいは倉庫への保存を選択できますまた倉庫を利用すると武器やユニットなどの装備を変更することができます
The issue with Fortnite Vodka and Tonic is that Fortnite, as I said when I was playing Save the World back in the day for early access, and even to now, is that after a certain point, the infrastructure surrounding the core Fortnite game is over-designed. There's too much progression stuff around it. So it's not just leveling up a character or progressing through, building your base. It's leveling up multiple characters. It's all of your followers. It's the different sorts of defense. It's all these different schematics. Like the stuff around the core Fortnite Save the World experience is really over-designed. And at least from what I've played of Metal Gear Survive, it is currently not. It is more pure is not the word maybe pure is the word I would use. Alright, I don't have any recipes. I have one recipe for that. Probably prepare this. Weapons have durability. And fryers. Can only craft one. I need more dirty water. First, I need this. Go. Water and food, though. Yes, the moment-to-moment gameplay in Fortnite Save the World is very good. I really enjoyed the Save the World mode on its own. It's just at a certain point in the game's progression, it just got too complicated and annoying to continue playing. And so far, this is a little bit nicer about it. Where are you, sheep? Hear you. Secure the memory board on my own time. Need to cook some water. Yeah, no, and that is also the problem, Vodka and Tonic. For those who cannot see the chat, Vodka and Tonic has pointed out that since Fortnite Battle Royale has hit, the devs have mostly dropped the Save the World mode, despite it being the paid mode of the game. Oh, I don't have the hanging. Well, hope I don't die from thirst before I get there. Play! But yes, the developer has pretty much left behind Save the World. And since they've done so, the chances of that Fortnite Save the World experience improving wildly are pretty slim. So Cubon Energy is sort of the experience of this game. It's the stuff I'm collecting, it's the stuff that is drilled in the multiplayer mode, and I use it to level up. Their eyesight is not good. Multiplayer, you don't have to sort of loot the corpses like this. You get the Cuban energy automatically. That's interesting. But very much like a Fallout or other Bethesda game, pretty much take anything that is not nailed down. Oh, there's a guy. Do, 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 do. How's the English dub? Casey, I have not tried the English dub at all. Basically, the game gave me the option of Japanese or English voices, and the weeb within decided that only Japanese would do. I will say that previous Metal Gear English dubs weren't bad, so maybe this one is fine. I just haven't checked it. Oh, okay, 2 guys there. Oh! Like I said, pretty dumb. There are smarter ones, but the rank and file ones are just like... I say as they see me immediately. One, two. Now the trick here is these guys are pretty dumb because you can't fight a ton of them at once. Like taking one-on-one is pretty easy, but taking a couple of them, like 4 or 5, that's less simple. Oh. Like, this game is far more built around melee combat, at least in multiplayer, than it is range combat. Mostly because bullets use a whole lot of resources. Like, I had an assault rifle in the open beta, and I rarely used it because... Rarely used it because the assault rifle would go through bullets far too quickly. Speaking of microtransactions, there are microtransactions in this game. I have yet to encounter them, but they are here. So it looks like putting on an oxygen tank and heading out into the dust gives me greater rewards, but it is, of course, more dangerous. Paper, bottles. Alright, so I'm at 100%, which means 100% over encumbered. That sound that you're hearing is me trying to sprint. I can no longer sprint because I'm over encumbered. Actually, if I can't sprint now, I might as well just go. So we'll grab all of the stuff. Forget your desk. Need these wooden nails for fences. so there's a ladder or something up. That's it. Oh. How am I supposed to get up there, game? Oh, that just must be... I don't care about that. Back to base camp. I can't run. Thank you, Seven Pains, for the compliment about the shirt. Good shirt. About sheep. Tell me more about sheep. Ah, you're so slow when you can't sprint. Why? Normally I can run, Casey. I just can't because I've picked up too much stuff. But all the stuff is necessary and valuable.
ベースキャンプに帰還した際にはマップ画面も更新されます。
あなたが探索した経路情報を分析して結果を端末に転送します。説明するよりも見た方が早いでしょう。マップ画面をご確認ください。
データを解析しましょう。こちらで端末の同期をお願いします。
Stamps. I'm coming AI thing. More recipes?
データの内容はワンダラー、クワンエナジーを中。
これでこいつの任務の一つは完了したわけだ。
I like how, like, maybe 20 minutes ago, this guy was giving me crap for being the captain. Now he's like, oh, the captain knows exactly what he's doing.
すべてのデータを明らかにするには、さらなる探索が必要になります。ですが、今後の探索はこれまで以上に警戒を強化してください。
So this is the basic loop of the single player as part of the story. If I had to guess, probably the dude that I tried to save earlier is the ultimate bad guy here. But slowly it's about exploring farther and farther outwards from the base camp and collecting all of this data. Yeah, Talon JH, it's kind of enjoyable. As I said in my analysis that Vodka Tonic posted in the chat, it's not a bad game. It's just mired in this Metal Gear stuff, which is totally Konami's fault. So that's not like, it's not like they didn't bring this on themselves. But the game itself is so far fine. I'm the bad guy.
今後の任務遂行のためワームホール回収装置をクラフトしてください。
So with the wormhole tunneler, let's see, and this is the base building aspect here. That's the base building. Let me see. That area I couldn't get to before, the sandbag foothold would allow me to get up on top of those, which is why I took everything. Do I have any other speeds? Yes, I do. Oh, hey, look, it's the Fulton balloon, except wormholes. Can't craft any gear. What I can craft is super limited right now. I can't craft any weapons whatsoever. So my supply box, basically they have daily rewards because, as always, this is a sort of microtransaction based mobile game. They want you to log in every day. Let It Die reminds me a lot of Let It Die. So today my login bonus is bottles of clean. All right. Looks like we're coming up on the end of my thing. Low on water. Not gonna die on this stream. Not today. Alright. Let It Die was a good game. I did my review of Let It Die on the US Gamer. I enjoyed Let It Die. It definitely topped out at a higher end, wherein we're grinding more than probably felt fun, at least to me. So, but up until that point, I enjoyed Let It Die. Let's check this map. Small detected. Run! You can do it, me. I refuse to rest. I refuse. Do, do, do. Yes. Folks are talking about, public. That is a very good. I've played for a while, but it's sort of. Hello, dog. Oh! I will beat the crap out of you, dog. How dare you jump at me? Alright, so the dust cloud is the maximum. The trick to playing the Old Republic is to treat it not as an MMO, but to treat it as a single-player RPG. That's how I had the most fun with it. Alright. 17%. Vision is blurring because I'm hungry. Yeah, loot everything. Get your memory board. I'm building my base. Gerbil. Heck you, Gerbil. I just want to be your friend. I lied. I don't want to be Gerbil's friend. I liked the stories. Not all of them were great. The Jedi one was okay. The Imperial Agent was good as a story. Alright, I'm going back to base so I can cook the food that I have. To improve my cooking facilities because I'm beta, I could cook some better foods. Sorry, Talon. Dog had to die so that I might live. If you really want to survive, you can't care about things out here. The only thing that you can care about is back here at the base, and that's Reed. Everything else has to die. What's that gerbil? Yeah. All right. Doing good. Wait, they never released a Let It Die OST? Really? Uh, yeah, iDave82, cooking is crafting. Basically, you have all of these different crafting benches. Gadgets, which include all of your defensive items, which, here, let me show you just what what it looks like when I build a defensive item. Probably can't do it within the base. I'm gonna waste this fence. That's fence. Defensive items are dropped like that, so you can drop them on the fly. Again, it's a lot like Fortnite in that once you've built defenses, barricades, traps, and stuff like that, you can drop them on the fly in the middle of combat. But for the purposes of multiplayer, you want to drop them around the thing that you're defending, and multiplayer, they'll have specific paths that you can see. Yeah, why couldn't they call it cooking? I don't know, Dave. I don't know, man. What is this? These must be like daily orders. Orders are like daily quests. Oh, there's the shop. Premium boost. So I can get... boosts on the amount of resources and other stuff that I gain as I play. And it looks like that's pretty much what the shop is for. That's it, just boosts. This area over here, yeah, the staging area would be multiplayer for the co-op missions, which is this big, if you look in my article about the open beta, you can see what the staging area looks like. It's basically like this big Animus level. You can sit and craft and wander around. We're actually at the end of our stream, so... Repair. Repair those gloves. Customize. So, with the different weapons, you can either strengthen them, and in the beta it was up to 5 levels, is probably more for this. But the weapons get stronger as you strengthen them. Weapons. And... oh, I can change colors all. Oh, the colors are locked. These were unlocked before. There were a ton more colors. How many colors do I got here? Interesting. Spin the... oh, unlocked all the colors. That's nice. Self-look. Just a little bit. It's per weapon. Gear. Yeah. Fine. Shirt is blue now. Yeah. Let's see. at least one sandbag foot. Couple fences. Actually, one sandbag. So now, map. This is where I gotta go. But I won't be doing that on the stream because the stream, the US Gamer Lunch Hour, is at its end, folks. I'm going to wander out into this desert and potentially die alone and unloved. But that is the single player of Metal Gear Survive. You can see sort of my talk about the multiplayer on usgamer.net right now. And then we're probably going to start putting up a review in progress sometime later this evening. Still a lot I have to do before I give this any sort of score. But at the very least, I'll have an impressions piece up later this evening. So you can read that all on usgamer.net. But the US Gamer Lunch Hour. Oh, there we go. Ooh, it's a lot of them. The US Gamer Lunch Hour is every Tuesday and Thursday at the same time. That is 11 a.m. PT, 2 p.m. T. Come on. A lot of noise. This Thursday, I do not know what we'll be playing. I was going to be playing this, but I do not know what I'm going to be playing now since I ended up playing this on Tuesday. I may play this again, maybe farther, maybe I'll play the multiplayer, but that is what is happening. Let's see. So I can't make that. Oh! Woo! Everyone sees me. That's not good. Actually, that's fine. I can do this. Oh! Wow. Fucking tonic with the pun. How will Mike Metal Gear survive this? It's a good one. I like that one. Oh! Alright, water, 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 water. You're not the boss of me now, zombie things. Yay, another memory board. that is the basic gist of Metal Gear Survive's single player mode. The game is out today. Actually pick it up right now if you felt like it on PS4 and Xbox One. It actually comes out tomorrow on PC. And with that, we have finished today's episode. Oh, of the US Gamer Lunch Hour. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you on Thursday, same bat time, same bat channel. And with that, I will catch you folks later. Peace.